Gone Home Console Edition's coming out. So is that Dragon Cancer, which you actually just played.
I just played this morning. I finished right before it came into the studio.
So you're super happy right now.
It's a moving game. And it deals with a couple whose child is dying, and they have other children, and they sort of have to navigate the waters of coping with the impending tragedy, coping with explaining this to their kids who can't actually understand what's happening, struggling with faith. And faith is something that I was forced to go to church as a kid, but it never really struck a chord with me. This game obviously didn't change my mind about that.
Yeah.
But it provided a very interesting look into how faith can affect the way people deal with problems and how they might deal with things when they lose faith, and how that absence is in a way both good and bad for coping and understanding.
That's interesting. I felt I had loads of weird Catholic, growing up Catholic emotion, and I was very, very Catholic until I was in my teens, and had quite a lot. I feel like I had a rough transition out of Catholicism. With BioShock Infinite, that really tapped into some of that stuff. But this game is actually, I don't want to spend too much time on any one of these, but just because you've literally just played this. This is also developed by somebody who, this is like a real story. This actually happened to the developer.
There are not many autobiographical games out there. This one is you can't get more autobiographical than this. I mean, they're voicing it. They're dealing with their own experiences. They're creating these abstract interpretations of their own emotions and thought processes. And you really feel like you get to understand how they feel. The one thing I think is the game could have been a little bit longer because there are these moments where it's so heavy and then it pulls back, and then before you know it, they've sort of gotten over a hurdle, and you feel like, man, I just don't know if I got the brunt of everything that they went through. That said, this is a very personal story, and it doesn't play all that well, but play isn't important here.
Yeah,
that's not what it's about.
Review on GameSpot soon.
Yes, it is. It's a special game, so we're giving the review special attention. Right. It's written right now. We're figuring out how to put the finishing touches on it. Yeah, and you should see it either today or tomorrow.
Cool. Tough game to review.
Yes,
very tough game to
we had a freelancer do it.
Tough game to even decide to review. It's kind of a
that was a question. Yeah. Do we score this game? Yeah, and but Justin Clark, our freelancer, wrote an amazing review, and can't wait for you guys to see it, because this game needs to be talked about, and people need to, I think, experience it. And it's one of the first games that I was terrified to play. Right. Not because it was scary, but because I didn't want to confront my own fears of death, my own fears of sorrow, and I know I'm not the only one.
It'd be very hard for me to play.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can do it.
Yeah.
I lost 2 grandparents to cancer, so it's
It is a tough game.
Yeah. All right. Let us know in the comments, actually, if if this is a game that you're not excited to play, interested in playing, or have played. Is it out now?
It's out now.
Okay, cool. So you can go pick it. Steam? I'm assuming.
Yeah, 15 bones.
It's PC only?
Mac, PC,
okay.
yeah, for now.
So, yeah.